Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Pwnery. Its mission, to explore new women, to seek out new life and civilizations, to boldly sleep with what no man has slept with before.
Hello, and welcome to Pwnery's Penny Arcade and the next 30, episode 4 of Ixion. And we're in trouble. We destroyed humanity. I think. Maybe. We've also traveled through time. Somehow. But we don't know what time it is. And we need to start mining for materials, but we're out of plastic, so we can't build the mining ship. These are the problems that I face as the administrator of the Tye-Coon, which is like Deep Space Nine in a way. So let's get on with it and see if I screwed up or not, shall we? I lost crew. I lost a population somehow. Apparently there's 6 in space. Fine. We're waiting to hear back from our expedition on Earth, which is now very brown, because we destroyed it, because we destroyed the moon, as you can see, and all the water sort of evaporated. Oops.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, so I can read the updates of the task, but I also have science we're collecting while we're doing that. After a long search, we found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stele where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it has been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. So, please forgive us for we destroyed all of your wonderful creation. Find mercy on anyone who may have survived out in the cold darkness of space. And curse you, Tye-Coon, for doing this to us. Does that sound about right? We got 97 steel, some more science, and 149 polymer. You know,
A new request
the
awaits
very
your
thing
attention.
we needed. Thank God. Because we need that. These guys want something from me. Mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. Remus is not the Earth. No place like home anymore. We've killed the world, we've killed the world, we've killed the world. The administrator is a lie. Wow. These guys are pissed. Banner have seen it all. The stability penalty is permanently -1. That sucks. On the plus side, our hull is almost completely repaired to full strength. So there's that. But we got to get people happy, and we've got to get them on task. Because if we don't, we will die. It is as simple as that. Okay, we have polymers. Oh no, we haven't. I don't think we dropped off polymers yet. You have to go pick it up. To safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Says you! Adding new members to the Tye-Coon's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use before we left the solar system. There is a high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Find and collect 500 pods. I am not going to take 500 people with this little bit of food. Are you kidding me? That would be insane. I've never finished that part of it. So, cryonic centers open cryonic pods, adding newly awakened crew members to your population. Cryopods can be found during expeditions using your science ships. Each cryonic pod contains one person. You can pause and read this if you'd like. The population transfer. You can now set the sector in which newly awakened workers and non-workers are sent by clicking the corresponding checkbox. And this setting is applied sector-wide. Transfer of cryonic centers is not instant. The further away the target sector is, the longer it will take the new crew members to reach it before becoming available. The exact number of cycles required for the transfer is displayed next to the checkboxes. Right. That would require me to actually build the cryonic center. But I need to unlock everything right now. So I need to unlock that. I need batteries, I need polymer refineries, electric refineries, and the cryonic center. And then these two are last because they're just for morale. Because I said so. For now, I gotta get the steel mill up and running so we're never low on metal. I should probably start thinking about electronics because that's the hardest thing in the game to get. And polymer, we're gonna have to start thinking about that eventually too. And I've got to have the space to build all these things. That's the most critical part of the entire equation. And I gotta build the cryonic center. And the cryonic center requires a space for you to leave the human popsicles.
Do you identify as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle. Some of you will get that reference. Alright, I need my fleet to stop getting metal right now and focus on getting polymers. Rat me out. So you go get polymers. And you need to collect science faster. At least on the plus side, we're building trust, our power grid's still on the positive, and our hull integrity is as high as the game will allow us to have it right now. This is permanently gone forever. Which sucks. Oh, we got the polymer, good. And did it build the mining ship? There it is. Oh, is our research complete? Yes. Okay, so the steel mill is done. Let's learn the cryonic center next. Oh, and the other thing I learned is this is level 1, this is level 2. So I have to unlock all of these before I can start getting upgrades on all the other stuff. But that is exactly what we're going to do, because we need to make the most of our space. So I need to make the living spaces hold more people. I need the food production to make more food per space. And then we can start planning on this stuff here. And then maybe we can even build one of these. Just to make people happy. Because right now, they're kind of butthurt. Like, kind of seriously butthurt. Alright, so the mining ship is done. We need to mine 496 iron and build the steel mill. Okay. I need to get the science ship to go to the Urshanabi. Let's see what we can pick up over there. I need to get fleet management to go ahead and mine that iron. So he'll go this way, the cargo ship will continue doing cargo ship things, the science ship will go do science ship things. I need to start thinking about additional stockpile things, right? Does that sound about right? Yeah, it sounds pretty right to me. So it's only temporary until it's permanent, right? And this just became permanent. I need to build that one and that one. I need to build another set of roads to ensure that that's set up properly. And then I need to reserve this space for very large things should the need rise. We're still optimal though, that's good. Oh, and I can build another probe too, because now we have enough
The
polymer.
science ship has arrived at its destination.
Wow, that got there quick. That doesn't look good. Our sensors have detected the Earth Shinabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. Well, yeah, it's broken in half, that's why. The phrase, whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity, has been dubbed in large letters on the wreck of the Earth Shinabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Man, that would be just creepy. Well, let's take whatever we can, because apparently they hated us anyway, so... Sucks to be you guys, because we survived and you didn't. So the Scourge wins. Take that, Earth Shinabi. I know that's mean, but whatever. Okay, so this is going to be for iron. And this can be for more alloy. I'm surprised we didn't pick up the chips yet. That seems a bit strange. Oh, and I think the probe is ready. No? Oh, it's almost ready.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Good. We picked up food. The ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. Yeah, it's Salisbury steak from Fallout 4. Okay, so we can get the food later. I need to probe, and we need to start finding planets. That's what we really ought to do. We ought to start finding other planets. How about right there? I'm not even sure Mercury is going to be worth anything to us, but let's start from the inside and work our way outside, because that's going to tell us stuff and things. Oh look, the sun has turned into a yellow dwarf. How long were we gone? I mean, if it turned into a neutron star, we'd be dead. If it turned into a black hole, we'd be dead. If it turned into a red giant, the Earth would have been dead anyway. Those are the different phases of the sun, by the way. Or a star, by the way. I think the other one's called a black dwarf. I don't know. Neutron stars, though, if you remember some of the other space games I played, neutron stars look badass. But you can't survive near one, so they're useless. They're just pretty to look at. The probe is en route. Let's build another one. We need to probe all the things. My best impression of Robert Stack. We need to probe them deep and hard. Don't stop till you reach the back of their teeth. Okay, so we found Mercury. And apparently there's science there, so let's send the science ship over there. Gotta find Venus, too. Alright, so this is Mercury's orbit. You can barely see it, but it's there. This is Earth's orbit. So Venus's orbit is this ring here. When the probe becomes available, we're going to start looking around this one. See if we can find that. Right there. Looks like the Urshanavi was up in the orbital ring of Venus. Somewhat. There we go. Okay, can I zoom in? No. I think it's this ring here. So that's the Urshanavi right there. I bet it's right there. And again, we'll build another probe. And we need to go to our technology tree, and we need to study up on... I'm not planning on moving anytime soon, so let's just go ahead and start looking at this stuff here. No, let's do the battery first. We might have to move. Sometimes it's more expedient to move the station closer to where you're mining your resources so you don't have to wait for the travel time. So having the battery is probably not a bad idea, and I think these are 3x3 spaces, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I could sort of cram batteries into this gap here if I really needed to. It's a shame they're not 2x2s. Like, that would be much more efficient for our setup so far. But it's okay. We'll make it work. Probe's about to hit. We're collecting science over here. That is complete. Okay, we found Venus. So let's get the science ship towards Venus. Probe data has revealed mining and an industrial infrastructure below the surface. Hey, okay. Mercury didn't really have anything to describe. Lame. Oh, I got another probe. Okay, so this is Earth's orbit. So Mars' orbit should be this ring here. So let's start looking for Mars. Let's start wondering why my dogs are going crazy. Silicone. So there's a resource there, but I don't think that's the planet. That might be. Okay, got quiet. No, it's right there. When it's maxed out like that, that's your planet. So we're going to do that one next. And then we'll build another probe. You can set up auto build, but I like to police my polymer right now just because I'm not sure how bad I need it. Inhabitants are good. Nobody's injured. That's even better. I could consider building the cryonics center. That's probably not a bad plan. Where do I want to stick this? See, it's a 4. Like, that's a 3, right? Yeah, it's no good. Do I want to put it here?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
I guess I could put it there. Yeah, I'll put it there. And then what I'll do is I'll build another, I'll build another stockpile right next to it for human popsicles when the time comes. Oh, I didn't have all the microchips to spare, did I? Uh-oh. Well, no, we probably did. Oh, we had to build it anyway, right? Like, there's no avoiding that. You have to build it. They're bringing in the steel. Come on, somebody had to have the microchips. I'm sure there was more than one. That's unfortunate. I thought we had enough. Damn it. What did I build that used it? And we'll figure it out when we get there. Alright, let's check out Venus. Ooh, the probe's almost there too. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that. Mars has people. Right there. Peepo. Mars planet overview. Doesn't have any actual information. Ah, here we go. An old disused complex named Richter's Facility has been located on the surface of Mars. Alright, we'll get to that eventually. We have to do Venus first. Probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to facilitate or fabricate solar sails. Tye-Coon engineers suggest that with minor repairs that it could be restored. Sure. Let's do that. Yes. Because if we can turn that into a factory, an offline factory, that'd be great. Alright, so we have to wait for 4 things. Yeah, there's no point in disassembling it. Like, we should make that work. Totally. And I've got to leave this here, just in case. Oh, we never picked up all the stuff from Earth. There's still 8 chips to collect. What the hell are you doing, bro? I put that on priority. There. Happy? Where is my cargo ship? I don't know. I need the chips. I need the chips to build that out. Let's go to the exterior view and take a look at our power situation too. I need more chips to do that too. We're gonna have to do that eventually because our power output's starting to become an issue again. So yeah, we're gonna need the chips. Where's the cargo ship? That one? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna send them over there first. We'll get that done. Let's just fast forward. Okay, so that brought the materials. Now I need the cargo ship not to get any steel. There. Go get the chips, you idiot. Fast forward that. Because we're still, I think we're good on food output too, so I can survive this. Oh, we have another probe. I should go ahead and launch that. Alright, so we have discovered we're out to Mars, right? So that would be here? Am I right? Yep. Okay, so now we need to go to the asteroid belt, and actually I'll do the asteroid belt later because it's all around us. I need to find Jupiter. So that's going to be on this first outer ring. Ooh, there's some stuff and things out here. There it is. It's got to be right there. Okay. I really love the soundtrack in this game. It almost reminds me of Fallout. Some of the desolation music. It's really good. But I'm really geeky about space things too, so... Like, if this was real, and they needed a volunteer to do this, sign me up. I'll be the administrator. Hell yeah. Like, let's do it. I think that's why I liked that game, The Captain, that we did earlier, but last year. Loved that. I need to revisit that game because it has many, many alternative endings too. Maybe we'll come back to that again in another series, like we'll do a revisitation episode or something. That game was just too good to put down. So, I guess for Insight, we've got that I'd like to do. I'm waiting for the next major content update for Dave the Diver. So it's not that I'm not wanting to play it. I love that game. It's just I have done all the content currently available for it, so we're sort of in a holding pattern for now. Alright, I heard something. Oh, the probe is finished. Okay, so that's going to be Jupiter. Or Saturn. Jupiter, right? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, asteroid belt. Jupiter, Saturn. Right, so this should be Jupiter. Yep. And then let's go ahead and try to find Saturn while we're out here. Got the probes. Use them. That's a lot of iron out there. Right there. Okay, so we got that one going. Let's go ahead and build another probe because we have just polymer just sitting there. So we got to expend what's sitting there, obviously. This is being built, the cryonics lab, so that's good. We don't have any human popsicles yet, but that's good. I don't want them right now. We haven't taxed our supply of food, and that's my goal. I don't want to fall short on food. I'd rather do things slightly slowly with a limited number of people than to get caught short. Because you can always do stuff with the time you're using as long as you're never going to starve to death. Everybody's happy, everything's fed, everything's good. Like, I think I did this build correctly as far as I can so far. Oh yeah, I need to unlock more stuff in the tree. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is the...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Let's do the electronics factory next. And let's go see what the science ship team has done. Venus. Okay, so the assembly line has been repaired. The machines belong to the UN and are clearly more advanced than our systems. They are fully automated, and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by Wheelsees? I think it's Wheelus? Wheelsees. Weesees? Wheezy. Let's just say Wheesees. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Tye-Coon, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so that he could reach the headquarters to the Black Market Society. So, in my other playthrough, I did this out of sequence. I found the outer planets first, and I screwed up unlocks. This time, if you notice, I started from the inside working my way out, because what you want to do is you want to find this guy first, and then you want to go to Neptune's thing second, and then use his credentials to unlock whatever's over there. I don't know what that is yet, because I did it in the wrong order the first time. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you that in this playthrough, because we're almost out of time for this episode, and maybe what I'll do is I'll run the last 30 as an hour. That way I can give you some more stuff to look at. Anyway, we'll get to that eventually. So we're going to collect the science here. We have bodies here, and let's see, what else do we have that we could pick up here? Bodies and science. Okay, that's what's available. This is now... There's one steel left. Got it. And then there's iron here, and then Jupiter apparently has nothing. Lame. Saturn, I believe, has something. Mars is waiting for the science ship, so we'll go get that as soon as we're done collecting the science here. Oh, there's polymers here. Is this thing producing while we're sitting here? Oh, that would be great. If I have a permanent source of polymer, that would be awesome. I'm going to have to see how that... I'm going to watch that, because that wasn't there earlier, right? Like, you have to show me that later. Okay, let's go ahead and send this to Mars. Ooh, if this thing is producing polymer, that would make my life a lot easier. Restored facility will produce 10 polymer every 10 cycles. Resources will be generated 2 more times. What do you mean only 2 more times? Is this a temporary thing? It's gonna die? That would suck. I don't know, we'll see. In the meantime, we're just gonna keep probing and we're gonna keep looking. Because that's what we do. Science. So this should be Saturn. And then after Saturn is Uranus. And then Neptune. And because these Philistines didn't put Pluto in there, I guess we're not going to do the Kuiper Belt, right? I mean, isn't that what this is supposed to be? That's Saturn. So this would be Uranus, Neptune, and then I guess out here would have been Pluto. This, way out here. And then that, what is it, Chiron, maybe? And then that's supposed to be the Kuiper Belt, hopefully? I don't know, there's rings out here too. Alright, what has Saturn got? A structure belonging to the Black Market Society. So yeah, you will get to see that Weesee's collection thing. But anyway, for this episode, we're out of time for the day. So, this was the next 30 of Ixion. And if you like what you see, because I love what I'm playing, check the link in the description below. Get a copy for yourself. It's a great game.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. But if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlist and see if my other interest may be of interest to you. I really thought about maybe doing this for 10 episodes, but I gotta stick to my guns on this one. We're gonna do, 5 episodes a week for the game, for the showcase. So tomorrow, it'll be the last 30. I think I will give you an hour because this game deserves it. So until then, we'll see you later.